Hello, everyone. I am back with my 2026 Steelers 7th round mock draft 3.0. And this is the day before the Steelers, the scouting combine. But tomorrow, Omar Khan, Mike McCarthy will be there for interviews. Then the actual combine will start Thursday, so it's going to be a busy week. And for my availability, I don't know if I'm going to do a video this week, but I'll be doing probably two videos possibly at the end of the week. That would be between Thursday, Friday, possibly Saturday, maybe Wednesday. But we'll see what happens. There's going to be a lot of rumors and stuff, so we'll see what happens. And then, we'll see all the interviews and stuff. Yeah, so let's go start. The 21st pick, obviously we're sitting here and thinking Mekhi Lemon. Mekhi Lemon's not here. So what would I do with this pick? This is where I'm going to go. I am not going Jordan Tyson first round. I'm taking Peter Woods out of Clemson with the 21st pick. Some people might hate this pick, not to go receiver. Why? Well, here, I'll set you up with this. Cameron Hayward is leaning between more of a, what can I say? He's leaning towards retirement more than returning in that part of way. Every season he goes about, he needs more money, he wants a better contract, and he also posts on his Instagram a closing book that usually indicates retirement. He also does this every single season. Even if he doesn't retire, will the Steelers and the new coaching staff put up with him? Or will they trade him? Or would he retire? Even if he does not retire, I still want to build up the defensive line, defensive win championships. And for the most part, we got Harmon, a rising star, Benton, playing pretty well, played well last season. And we really want to beef up that defensive line. Even if Cameron Hayward doesn't retire, hey, that'll make our running game even better. So he can coach Peter Woods for that 1 year. So I think we'll take Peter Woods first, 21st overall. I wouldn't be mad. So that's my reasoning. 53rd overall pick. This pick is also here. I'm taking Chris Brazzell out of Tennessee with my 53rd pick. See, there's other receivers out there. Okay. But my reasoning is because I watched Chris Brazzell. If you're going to lob a pass up down there, he's going to catch it. He is a downfield threat, and I think he can fit the Steelers scheme. I like him, and I hope the Steelers do draft him around this time. And I think he can be our second-string receiver. He can fight for the receiver 2 spot. We don't know what's going to happen to Rowan Wilson, Austin. MVS most likely going to be a cut candidate. Actually, probably released. He could be a via trade target as well. Put in a trade package if we trade T.J. Watt or someone like that. Rowan Wilson, I don't think Rowan Wilson's going to stick with us. He can't fit under the scheme. He just does not show. He shows effort. I mean, he definitely shows effort on the field, but he played for a while, healthy scratch. Obviously, he was hurt in his first season, only playing a couple snaps in the Raiders game last year, but he just don't fit well in Pittsburgh. So I think we do let him go. Either that's released, cut, or just keep him for one more season, see what he can do. Maybe our receiving core look like DK, Chris, and Roman if we let go Austin, which I don't think we're going to re-sign him. So we'll see. I think Roman might be cut. I'm sorry to say I had high hopes for him. Excuse me. I had high hopes for him, and I don't think that really lasted in Pittsburgh. My 76th overall pick. This pick's kind of also here. I'm going Jacob Rodriguez out of Texas Tech. Listen, Patrick Queen was a cut candidate in my latest video, and we have no other guy. Other than Peyton Wilson, there's no other guy. Malik Harrison, he's just not that good. More of a special teamer. He's just slow. I'm sorry to say it. Carson Bruner, more of a specialist. I like him. He can also fight for a roster spot as well. He made the rookie PWFA team as a rookie specialist last season. And I also liked him, even though he's a 7th round pick. I think he could have made it. I was like, oh, when we drafted him, I was like, he can be good. I think he can be good. Son of the other Bruner, I forgot his name, but he's the son of that one guy. His dad, he's pretty good. And I think Rodriguez can probably fit with Wilson. Two, big guys, run-stopping abilities, fast. I was watching that one game, Jacobe Rodriguez literally hurled a guy on an interception. Yeah, Peyton Wilson's like that. He's fast. He caught up to Jordan Addison in that Vikings game when Jordan Addison got that busted coverage catch. Wilson catch up to him. I think Rodriguez and Peyton Wilson can be a great duo. So that's my reasoning. Pick 85. This pick's also here. I think I'm going Darrell Jackson Jr. Also, out of Florida State, double dipping on defensive line. This pick, reason why, is if Cameron Hayward retires, I think we do go Jackson Jr. And some people might hate for double dipping, but listen, Benton, he's playing out of position, and I don't know if we're going to move him back to his original position. If Cameron Hayward retires, it'll look like Harmon, Benton, and Jackson. So I think Cameron Hayward stays for another year. He can mentor Peter and Darrell. And Darrell, I don't know how you say it, but I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I call him Darrell. But that's my reasoning for double dipping on D-line. Pick 99. Steelers like big guys, all right? And I think Devin Moore is that guy. Steelers love big corners. Not just corners, but big guys in general. Devin Moore is that corner. If you're going to be on a small receiver, Devin Moore is going to get that. And listen, I watched Devin Moore a game, and this dude is so good in coverage. It's just hard to even believe how good he is. That's for me. It's controversial for somebody. But I think he's really good. Like I said, Steelers like big guys. He could definitely also stop the run. He's good on blitzes. I mean, if you're going to ask for a corner, it'd be Devin Moore. And I think he can definitely fall around this spot, perfect spot for him. That's my reasoning. Pick 121. This pick's also here, but I think I'm going to take Jacobe Lane, double dipping on receiver. Like I said, we don't know what's going to happen to Austin, Wilson, and VS. So I think if that does lead down with all them guys gone, Jacobe Lane can probably be receiver 3. I want to be honest. If we don't pick up somebody in free agency or a trade, like Alec Pierce is out there, Romeo Dobbs is out there. So I wouldn't be mad if we even pick one of those guys up. So that's my reasoning. Pick 135. This pick's kind of also here. Logan Jones, I'm not going by best player available, like the best player available. I'm choosing him because I genuinely think he'll fall around this pick. And also, I think he's a big guy on the interior offensive line. Not only that, we don't know what's going to happen to Isaac Seumalo. Is he going to retire? Is he going to via, free agency? We might let him go. And we also don't know about Broderick Jones. Are we going to re-sign him? Well, not re-sign him, sorry. Accept his 5th-year option, or we're going to let him walk? Are we going to, accept it and let him start, or we'll accept it and let Dylan Cook start? That's something sounds like the Steelers would do, wasting a 5th-year option. But, so I think Logan Jones can probably be a filler, possibly a starter. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do go around with him on one of these later picks. Pick 135, this pick, one pick to 59, I'm sorry. This pick is also kind of what just happened. Okay. I think we're going to go Katron Allen out of Penn State. This pick is kind of a best player available. Slightly not, because we don't know. Actually, we kind of do know the running back position. But some people really think Jalen Warren cannot be a starter in this league. And I'm like, what do you mean can't be a starter? Are you delusional right now? I'm like, what? He was definitely a top 15, actually maybe top 15, top 20 running back last season. If you don't agree, then get out of here. But are we going to re-sign Kenneth Gainwell? Are we going to really re-sign him? Or are we going to let him walk like idiots? But if we let him walk, I'd be disappointed. But if we do get Katron Allen, it'll boost my confidence a little bit up, because Katron Allen is beast, dude. He reminds you of Jalen Warren, but a little bit bigger. And Caleb Johnson, like I said, I think Caleb Johnson can probably go up to running back too. I know he made that little scuff punt in Seattle last season, but I think he has high potential, and I really still believe in him. But like I said, Kaytron Allen can probably find a starter role. Well, not starting, but like some kind of role if Gainwell leaves. Pick 213. This pick is odd, but since he's sitting here, I'm going Sawyer Robertson out of Baylor. We really don't know what's at the quarterback position. Like I said, we might know sometime this combine because we might be looking at quarterbacks, and then that'll change the whole conspiracy, what's going to happen. If Aaron Rodgers starts, comes back to, I say, Sawyer's not going to even have a chance at starting for a starting position. Like I said, if Will Howard gets here and he's classified as a starter number one role, but he's not like there yet, Sawyer might battle him out. And, if Aaron Rodgers returns, none of these guys are going to have a chance unless Mike McCarthy really thinks Will Howard can do it. Or Sawyer, but I don't think he'll do Sawyer. But, yeah, I think we need a third-string quarterback. Like I said, if Mason Rudolph stays, we still need a backup, and I think Sawyer can definitely be that guy. Pick 215. I saw him earlier, if he's still here. Is he still here or not? Yep, here's... No, wait. Yep, I found him. Thaddeus Dixon from North Carolina. Corner. A second corner. Like I said, I might double dip on corner once again. My reasoning is because we don't know what... Like I said, are we going to re-sign Pierre or are we going to re-sign Asante? Or will we let them both walk? Are we going to keep Eccles? Like, what are we going to do? So I think Thaddeus Dixon can also fit in as a filler in this DB room as well. Even if them guys stay, I don't think we're going to keep Asante and James, but, if we do, then I don't want to be mad. Thaddeus Dixon is more of a kind of a, what should I say, a hitting safety. Not safety, hitting corner, stopping the run kind of corner, in my opinion. Yeah, so that's my reason I think we can pick him up. Pick 225. This pick, I think I also saw him down here. No, okay. I was making sure if I didn't choose him. Yeah, he's here. Cole Wisniewski. Cole Wisniewski. Safety out of Texas Tech. Picking up his buddy, Jacob. Listen, this pick is kind of like an iffy pick. But like I said, if Ramsey moves back to corner, we do need a guy at the safety position, like I said to begin with. Listen, we have Duggar, Elliott, and Castro currently. If Ramsey moves back to safety, corner, that means we have Jalen Ramsey at safety as well. But if Jalen Ramsey moves back to corner, we have Duggar, Elliott, and Castro. Elliott's coming off the big injury. Is he going to be the same? I don't know. I think he can go back to starting. Castro, if he wants to find a starter role on this offense, he got to prove these other coaches. Because he played not really no starter games this year. He was on the roster. He played like a snap or two. But if he wants to, find a roster spot, he's going to have to prove himself. But, yeah, we do need some depth to safety position if Ramsey moves on. So I think Cole can definitely get there. Because I like Cole, too. He's pretty good. He's a big guy. Last pick, 238. This pick's kind of here. I don't know. But I think I'm going to take Caden Wetchen out of Iowa. Another receiver. I like this dude because he's not only from Iowa, because we took a couple Iowa guys, Hawkeyes last season, but Caden, he's just, there's so much stuff to say about him, and he's probably one of the most underrated wide receivers in this class. And, like I said, he's going to be more of a depth piece, like I said again, but I think he has potential to prove himself to be on a starter offense like us. I wouldn't be surprised, I obviously wouldn't be surprised if he actually gets a starter role because he has that potential as a steal. He'll be a steal for this draft. But like I said, I don't know. I think he's a good pick. He kind, you know what he reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of Cole Beasley. I know a lot of people haven't heard that name, but he reminds me of a little Cole Beasley. In my opinion, he does. But recap of my 7th round mock draft. That's my full 7th round mock draft 3.0 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like, my next video, my availability, maybe 2 videos this week. Like I said, we'll see what happens. We got a lot of stuff to go through this week, and definitely see you guys this week sometime. So whenever it is, it'll be soon, this week sometime. Towards maybe we have a video between Wednesday through Saturday, a video between there. We're definitely going to have a video, I believe, after the combine. It's going to be long because we're going to have different positions. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.